Peace, peace. What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy Sincere Seven coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, as well as the House of Genesis. Yes, so I just wanted to talk about this shit. Listen, y'all know me. I'm your most hated healer. All right, don't wait, hate today. Use me correctly before we even get into this debate. I like to just say this: use me correctly. What we about to talk about don't got shit to do with why I'm here for you. So understand, this is just what we call cushion coffee, a little bit of urban philosophy. We're just sitting here kicking it, talking about a subject. If you are going to be triggered, if you feel like you have to be disrespectful, or you upset about what you're hearing, I invite you to just leave this page. Leave my don't watch me if you get trigger easy, or if you too weak to have a discussion where somebody don't agree with you. We do not need to disrespect one another because we don't agree. Now, with that being said, the conversation that kind of, I was scrolling today and seeing the post, and like I always do, I'll see some shit and be like, I wonder how the people feel, and I'll repost it, and then people will start discussing. We're getting debates, we're getting talks. So the one that I posted today, for those who ain't been on my page or aware of what we're talking about, it said with the amount of women outnumbering men, there are way more deadbeat moms than there are dads. Now, this was written by a woman. And she said, but y'all just gonna act like it's just the man. Nah, sis, get in there too. And I was like, oh shit, a woman who is saying there is more deadbeat moms than there are deadbeat dads. And I was like, oh shit, this gonna start some shit. You know how people like, I don't even know why the fuck she would say that, because dudes really just, that type of shit. But when I looked at it and I stopped and I thought about it, and I was like, she got a point. Okay, this is my opinion. See how this works? This is my opinion. I'm gonna state my opinion, how I see it, all of that. If you disagree, I invite you to explain that shit to me. I invite you to tell me your idea, your thought process, all of that. I'm telling y'all, I'm always down for debate. I want all the smoke. Don't disrespect me though. You see, because what happens is when dudes get to disrespecting me and I get to responding, then it just becomes a nothing and it disappears and never mind. I just stop talking and it'd be like, well, what was the point of even taking there? And when women get to disrespect me, it'd be like, come on, like what I'm supposed to do with that? Like we having a debate about something on social media and you want to start talking reckless, like I'm about, like even if it got to that point, I'm not gonna fight you. You're a woman. So I don't understand the point of disrespecting and getting all ignorant and stupid. All right. So let's keep it like that. So with that being said, let's get into this discussion. So first and foremost, somebody responded saying women do not outnumber men. Where did they get these numbers? Now they weren't arguing. They were actually like kind of on some, I don't know about that shit. Do women really outnumber men? Right. So I did not go and look up the what they call it, the census or none of that. I came from a point of science. Um, the male reproductive chromosome, or if you will, we got 46 chromosomes, 23 in the male, 23 in the woman, and the sex chromosome, right? The men have an X and a Y, which means we can bring forth a male child or a female child. The women have two X chromosomes, meaning they are only responsible for the reproduction of women. So with that being said, there is a possibility of three X's and one Y. So when we're dealing with mathematically, probability wise, just off the state of how sex chromosomes come together and make a male or female, I would be willing to bet dollars to donuts that women do outnumber men. Also, if you think about it, there's a rumor or an urban legend. I don't know. It might be true. It might not. That in China, you can only have one child on some population control shit. And that most of the women be having daughters And that becomes an issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, they be throwing their daughters away or getting rid of them or killing them off type of shit so that they can try to bring forth a male child. So with that being said, and like I said, the probability of the sex chromosomes and looking at, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in China or what was, I don't know if that's still going like, or if it ever was. Let me be very clear. I don't know if it was very true that you can only have one child. And because I'm like, okay, well, if you get pregnant with a second one, what they do? Kill it? I don't know. But all of that, I'm gonna say that I am under the idea or the theory or hypothesis even that women do outnumber men. First of all, that's my part of my debate. That's what I'm saying that I believe. Okay. Now let's go a little bit further. It was so many women who can't. Okay. There were women who came on the post, and from the ways that they responded, I'm going to project onto them that what the post was saying offended them. And they responded with men do this and men do that. And well, if, and I was like, here we go again. Anytime these talks about women and men and children and how these things are approached, it seems to me to be this ideology that women just automatically run to protect the ideology of women. And came on and started stating some shit about, well, it's the males who always are abandoning the families and leave. Da, 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 da. And it was like, okay, I get where it's coming from. But this 2025, baby, this ain't 1965. This ain't 1978. And I am very, very aware as a healer in my community, as an individual who has had hundreds of individuals come and sit with me and talk about their traumas, talk about the things that happened to them, talk about the violations that occurred. Let me be very, very clear. And anybody wants to debate this, I'm with it. I have heard very, very few. Okay. Now there has been some, don't get it twisted, but very few stories of fathers violating their children, abusing, putting them into situations that they should not be in, selling those children sexually, allowing other people to violate, to abuse, and do. No, literally, right now, I can only think of two people who, when we were sitting, was telling me things that their fathers did directly to them. Things that their fathers placed them into the mix of, made them be a part of. I have story after story after story of women and men who have spoke about the violations from their mothers, the abuse verbally and mentally from their mothers. I've never heard none sexual abuse from their mother. I have not heard that. I have heard of a sexual abuse case from the person's father. But I haven't heard of a sexual abuse. I can't say that. But when it comes to physical abuse, putting them into situations, selling them to other people, allowing other people to have sex with them, putting them in places to be molested, all of these things have been by mothers. I'm telling y'all, experience-wise, the people who sit down with me with traumas and dramas in their life that they are working through, the majority of them that came from parents came from the mothers. Hold on a minute. Let me be very clear. I'm not against women. I fucking love women. This is not women ain't shit and men are. No, I didn't make the post. But when it was made, it caught my attention. And then when we talk about, somebody said, oh, well, the reason why these women end up putting these children in these situations is because the men are constantly neglecting them or Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and act like we don't know that there are some ain't shit dudes out here. We're not gonna act like that we don't know that there are men who make children with women and then run off on their motherfucking responsibilities. I'm not here projecting that. The rate of neglectful mothers, women are not publicized like fathers. And thank you, Nala. Thank you, Na- Najla, Najla, Najla. I think it's Najla. Thank you for pointing that out. And that's what I'm talking. That's kind of where I'm going with this. That's why I started with whenever women are spoke about, it seems to be this idea like, let's get together and protect this woman. Let's get together and protect. I can't believe he said that women is violating the child. Oh my goodness. No, niggas is the ones who abuse. And it's like, wait, slow down. I did not say this. But again, when we look at the history, when we look at the stories, when we look at what actually has taken place, when you listen to a person tell you, this is what I went through, who did that? This is who did it. I'm telling you, as a healer, I have more conversation now. I hear more neglect about men. However, now watch this. When I hear stories of neglect about men, it's usually from the women, not the children. So what I'm saying is when I talk to people who are now older and are coming for their, works to deal with their traumas, their dramas, and these different things. When those people tell me about their lives as children, they quite often tell me about their father not being there, their father being being basically abandoning them, but then them learning later on that really what happened was that my mother, blah, 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 and my father was like, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that shit. Or my mother was upset at my father and chased him away. Or my father got with another woman and my mother got mad and would not allow. This is what I hear. Not only what I hear, I got 7 children. I have 7 children. The last 2 children that I had are the only children that after the breakup was allowed to live with me. And even more than that, the ones that were in the relationships that I had previously, those women all hid my children from me. Not allow me to see my children for years. Now, let me point out, my resume is good. I didn't cheat on them. I didn't leave them. I didn't beat them. I didn't abandon them. They had good homes. They were taken care of. They had houses, cars, got educations. They were supported. All they had to do was be mothers to my children. That's all I request from my women, or at least it was when I was having children. I'm at the point now I don't plan on having children. So it's like if I'm getting with a woman now, I'm not telling her the only thing you need to do is take care of the children and I'll take care of the rest. Because it's like we ain't gonna have no children, right? All of my children are already had, right? So I don't have that. So now my idea of what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna offer, how I deal with. But my point is, I was a good father. U.S. military award winning veteran, war hero, motherfucking running up in motherfucking houses, snatching people out of burning buildings, jumping on motherfuckers when they get like nigga. I was a model motherfucking citizen and man. Whereas, and now there's not no diss, I'm just speaking facts of what happened. Whereas one of the mother of my children lost her previous children to the system. And when we went to court, all the shit I just spoke of, my records, who I am, how I've been in the community and serving was presented, and who she was presented, and they gave my children to her. So let's be very clear that the court systems are very jaded. And all of this, if a man wants to see his children, then he should fight harder. He should fight more. Well, let me be very clear. Anybody who thinks that you're supposed to fight to see your child is a fool, male or female. Now, I did do a lot of shit, physically, mentally, emotionally, to try to see my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm making calls. I'm going running to the house. I'm going to her house. I'm going to the courts. I'm putting in paperwork, all of this. So I did. But let me be very clear. The shit that I did to see my children, no man should have to, and most men cannot. Most men cannot. They cannot afford it. Do you know that shit is damn near $200 to $500 every time you put in the contempt of court? Every time you put in the contempt of court. I know. I had quite a few of them put in. And so that was how, when we got to court, I was able to show and prove this bitch is playing with my kids. And they held her in contempt of court, and they told her, look, we will put your ass in jail, ma'am. And that is when I finally started to be able to see my children. And let me be very clear. Any man who's not willing to go through that shit, I'm not mad at him. And if y'all call him a deadbeat, he a hoe ass nigga, you fuck you, whatever, you go through it. You go through it. And the motherfuckers, I would. Well, I know people who say that and who have been through it, and they didn't. They didn't. And I'm not saying they didn't do it. They failed. They wasn't able to. So with all that being said, this whole idea of putting out there that men abandon their families, I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Period. Flat out. I want to talk to the people. And again, there's not no, oh, this doesn't happen. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's not the majority. That is not the majority. Do you know how many men that I fucking know that are telling me, yeah, my baby mama moved somewhere else with some other dude, or moved out of state, took my children. I'm not seeing how we not out here motherfucking making babies. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. And there are some out here, you know what I'm saying? Women being bitter about a relationship is a heavy price for for children to pay. Precisely. And that's what I'm saying. Now, hold on, watch this. What type of man is going to fight for custody of his children to do them wrong? First of all the shit you have to go through to actually get custody, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I've been through it. I know what the fuck you need to do to actually achieve it, and ain't shit ass nigga about to do it. Especially just so we can get the kids there and do them wrong. But when you a bitter, angry baby mama, and all you got to do is show up and say no, 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 and they'd be like, all right, well, the kid's with you, or make up a lie. Oh, he's abusive. Oh, he do drugs. Hey, my baby mama gonna stand in the corner and say, oh, he do drugs all day and he sells drugs. And the judge looked at me and said, do you sell drugs? I said, I do not. And she said, he grows weed in the basement of our house at and he sells it and da-da-da. And the judge looked at me and I was like, listen, I am licensed by the same people you are licensed by to study law to be a caregiver. I have which is true, I had a quadriplegic, I had a paraplegic, I had a person with breast cancer, and I had a person, who was the other person? So I literally had patients who I'm growing cannabis for their medical needs. I'm licensed by the state, and you try to put it out there I'm a drug dealer. And when the judge looked back, because I pulled all my license and stuff out and showed it, and basically they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, you out of pocket, you lying on this man. So what I'm saying is, it be a lot for dudes to go through. But if they not ready, then what they gonna do? They gonna fail. They not gonna see their kids. They not gonna get them. Hold on. But a woman being bitter, being angry, will get her children and use them as a pawn, use them as a tool. Like shit. One of my baby mamas, man, she didn't even want no baby. She had like 4, 5 abortions before she got with me, and told me that, like, I don't even want the daughter I got. And it was fucked up. And it was like, damn, I'm already in a relationship when this is all coming out. And I'm like, yo, that's not even like how you. And so basically, you know what I'm saying, when I gave her knowledge of self and gave her the understanding of who we are, how we move, and all of this type of shit, and she started having the children, it was like, all right, cool. She was a good mother. But when we split up, yo, how you gonna take the babies and hide them at your mama's house? My babies told me they was at their grandma's house for like a year. You don't even want children, but you will take them. And there's other situations that have happened and other things that people have taken my children and taken them to other people's places and placed them in certain places. And these people are not the type. I don't give a fuck if I do fuck with them. I wouldn't take my kids over there. You understand? So this is the type of shit that I have seen with my own eyes and have heard repeatedly. I don't hear no stories about no man fighting for his children just so he can use them as a tool against the mama. I'll wait. Tell me I'm wrong. Y'all be so quick to argue with me like on some like message shit. Like y'all will have a feeling or emotion and will say something. But then when I'm like, well, hold on, let's open that up and look at it, then it get quiet. Because a lot of this shit just be emotion. But again, we open it up and look at it, that's all it be. The stories, the situations, all of these things. Now, again, I'm not saying nothing against women, but I am saying that I like how she put that shit out there. Y'all keep trying to press this whole deadbeat dad, deadbeat dad. He won't do this for me. He a deadbeat. He broke, so he a deadbeat. Wait a minute. What are you doing for them? Do you have money? I was in the store just now, and I'm walking through the aisles in the grocery store in Meyer, and this chick was with her son, and she was cussing him out. Like, you gotta stop asking me for shit. You gonna get what the fuck I give you. This and this and this and that. If you was at your daddy's house, you wouldn't have shit to eat. So y'all gonna eat these motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and I was like, did you just cuss them out because he asked for something other than peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? And the way that she was talking to him, I'm just kind of in the aisle, and I looked at the boy in the face that he was making. It was like he was so fucking depressed. And I'm hearing this woman just degrade him and his father and all of this shit. And it was like, but then say, so y'all gonna be happy with these motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh, wow. And now this just happened about an hour ago. So going back to the post that I put up earlier about everybody talking about deadbeat dads, but there's just as many mothers who abuse, who violate, and who put children in these places, but you don't hear about that. They don't talk about that, and they keep putting out there about it. But again, a deadbeat dad, I would rather be a deadbeat than be abusive. Let me say that. This is my person. Like, I would rather a person say he don't never come around instead of my children growing up and saying, he beat us, he cussed us out, he traumatized us. I might not have been there, but if I was, I wouldn't have did all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That is trauma from her own mama. Yes, yes, yes. And there's so many women who've experienced that. There's so many. Majority of my clients over the last 15, 20 years have been women. And no, not because women are any more fucked up or traumatized than men, but because women are more open to leaning into actually healing their motherfucking traumas and dramas. So, fellas, I'm not saying, yeah, it'd be more women fucked up. That's no. Women are more willing to solve their shit. This is why you'll meet a lot of women who will tell you how they used to be but then they went through their healing and they're a total different person. There's a whole lot of women out here who are brand new. How many dudes is brand new though? The same shit you was doing when you was in high school, you doing now. The same type of music you was listening to, the same type of lifestyle you was living, the same type of broads you was fucking, the same type of bullshit you be in. Dudes don't go and fucking heal their trauma. They just goddamn find a new chick who don't know about the fuck shit that they be on, traumatize her when she gets sick and leave them, sick of them and leave him, he go find a new one. Women try to find, why is it that I've been with 20 motherfucking dudes in the last month and I can't keep one? What the fuck is going on? And they will try to better themselves. I've had women come and just talk to me, not even on some like come to be a client. I'm talking about friends. Like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? What is wrong with me? What is this? And when they open up and really let me talk to them like a friend and they figure out what it really is that got them kind of like, no, I wouldn't either. I would fuck you, but that would be it. They actually go and try to get that trauma and drama and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit, brother Sincere. Glad you are having this conversation. No doubt. I'm glad y'all allowing me to. Because when I posted the John earlier, it was like, hold on now. I didn't even make the motherfucking post. I just reposted it to see what y'all thought. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers coming at my neck. You hear me? But so women will lean into healing these dramas and these traumas and dealing with the drama, okay? And they will make a change, and this is where you'll have like, that's why motherfuckers be like, man, don't tell me no shit about who that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. She was out and she was dead. Of course she was. She was traumatized and fucked up, but she also been through that healing journey. She been through that character growth and development. She been through that self-improvement. Have you? And the fact that you would sit there and try to degrade somebody to another person kind of shows that you ain't been through yours yourself. One of my partners did that. I'm fucking with this little chick, man. I was feeling her too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was dope all the way around. He came to me like, hey, bro, I used to trick with her. I was like, what? He was like, man, she a trick, bro. He started telling me the whole history and shit. And I'm like, damn. I went to her and asked her about it. She was like, what? Who told you that? I told her who told me. She was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When Blase Spleet gave me the whole rundown about what was going on at the time and da-da-da-da. And the rundown about him too. Careful, fellas, out here talking shit about you women, because they gonna be the ones to expose you. Boy, can't nobody expose you like your motherfucking woman, boy. Anyway, but I let that fuck with me. It was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped fucking with her. Man, next dude she got with, she fucked around, got down, got with that dude, had his baby, stayed with that dude for years on. I'm looking like, wait a minute, like, you want it, like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm just because of what I've been through don't mean that's who I am now. You know what I mean? And we have to recognize, especially now, hold on. Especially when you was traumatized as a youth, to believe you was a whole bunch of shit that you wasn't, to believe you ain't shit, to believe you worthless, to believe ain't nobody gonna love you, ain't nobody, all of the type of shit that motherfuckers put onto these people. And don't nobody know how to hit you harder emotionally than a what? Okay then, than a woman. Okay? Men, we physical. We'll beat your ass, beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Not women, not, I'm saying people, we physical. We'll beat each other up. Not women. I do not condone the violence of women, nor do I practice it ever. Right? But women, they'll fuck with your emotions. They'll fuck with your feelings. They'll fuck. That's why you hear more emotional abuse from mothers than physical abuse. Now, that is there for a certain amount of time in some households too. But boy, they fuck with that spirit. Break you down. You ain't shit. You ugly. You fat. I mean, I've heard people tell me the things that they mothers used to put on them. Mine sent me off on a Greyhound bus when I was 11. You know what I'm saying? 2.5 days to Detroit with a bologna sandwich, a bag of pretzels, and a Capri Sun. I don't eat none of that shit to this day. And $11. It was like, did you give me $1 for every year of life? Hold on, what was the math on this? And sent me to motherfucking Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And never spoke to me again. So my mother abandoned me at 11. And it wasn't until I was 40 years old that we had a conversation. And I had already did my healing work. You know what I'm saying? I had already accepted and went on. But, you know, when my uncle died, you know what I'm saying? I don't use this, I don't say this often, but spirit told me that I had to have a conversation with my mother because she was coming to town for this funeral. She came, and I did not want to, and I did, because I had attempted to, you know what I'm saying, talk with her so many times before and just bring a certain amount of, you know, understanding and love back or whatever. And it was always like, nah, get on. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, whatever. So I didn't want to do it, but I did. And when I did, we had a great conversation. Come to find out that 30 years of abandonment was because of a misunderstanding and a lack of communication. See, this is why I be so big on communicating. I be telling y'all, like, yo, we could talk about anything. When people be like, you always ready to argue, you always ready to debate, you always ready to go back and forth. That's because I literally was abandoned at 11 years old by my mother and was forced to go through the wildest and worst shit living with my father. Um, and so coming to understand that all of that was from a misunderstanding and lack of communication, I would rather argue with you for an hour than ignore you for a day. I'd rather argue with you for a day than ignore you for an hour. That's what I meant to say. Although traumatizing, her abandonment placed you on your glorious path. Facts. And it also gave me some history. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people all of the things that I went through. I was protected while I was going through them because I had to, so I could relate to people. How can I assure you, you know what I'm saying, of brighter days? How can I assure you of the ability to work through generational curses, to have relationships that were broken and fucked up, and be able to either walk now in the midst of that and not let it fuck with your existence, or even how to fix them? You know what I'm saying? How can I talk about going from a violent life to a life of righteousness and all of this if I didn't experience it myself? All the shit I went through, my mother, with my father, with the military, with all of the secret societies and mystery schools, with all of the violence. It's like I've lived like 7, 8 different lives, but it's all so that I can be this person who I am to my community now. This is why when the people come to me and we sit and have a conversation, they be like, hold on, man, no, that motherfucker, he got that shit. Because it's coming from real life experiences, and I have the capacity to move through that shit. You know what I'm saying? To embrace the change. And so that's why I be trying to invite brothers, like, fellas, this healing shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? This, like, you don't have to be angry. Listen, if fellas, listen, I know that shit sound crazy. If I heard myself 20 years ago saying that, I'd be like, man, what the fuck he know about it? But again, I do. You ain't gotta walk around angry, violent, just all of the shit, man, like hiding the pain, taking it out on other people, the drug use, the over sexualization of the women, the abuse of the women. Because I got lucky. My mother put me through shit, and it made me feel sorry for the black woman. I knew that my mother was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I knew that she was addicted, and so it's like, damn, if I could just save her. And so I got that save the black woman complex, where a lot of men, they went through what they went through and it made them angry. It made them angry. And they mad at women, they jealous of women, they want to abuse women. And it's not, they don't want to feel like that, but their experiences in life with the women, their mother, their sisters, their aunties, these people have them hate. And this is where you get that type of, y'all don't listen. The healing is real. You don't have to be in pain. You don't have to be angry. I don't give a fuck who did it, when it happened, how it happened. You can get through that shit. You can get out of that shit. You can let that shit go. You can work through that shit. You can walk right in front of those people again and look them dead in their face and not look away no more. And there won't be no hatred in your heart. Trust me when I tell you. You feel me? So I do want the brothers to start leaning into healing more. And if you don't know where to start, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. If you don't even know what that means, what do you mean healing? It ain't nothing like, no, listen to you. You angry. Why how you angry at the breakfast table? How you shooting and stabbing and fighting and all of this shit? And this is the idea of what's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. I was there. I'm not there. I don't think like that. I don't feel like that. I wake the fuck up and I be happy. I smile at my babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do my personal hygiene, get ready to live a life that I can feel good about. I'm not worried. I ain't worried about nobody coming for me, looking for me. Ops. The only ops I know is opportunity. Fuck is you talking about? Ops for what? What block? What block? I live on a few blocks. Fuck you. I'm investing in real estate. What you mean? who I represent, my family. What the fuck is you talking? My colors? Today I was on some like orange and yellow and I was feeling real vibrant and you know what I'm saying? But tomorrow I might be black, you know what I'm saying? Because the ideas that we have out here as black men that we walking with and that we are dying and going to jail for every day is nonsense. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. I don't remember the last time I heard of somebody getting killed or going to jail for a good reason. And yes, there are good reasons to get killed or go to jail. Fuck is you talking about? It's a good reason for anything and it's a bad reason for everything, right? And so, no, like somebody violates somebody in your family and you handle that, I'm not mad at them. I would say that would be a good reason to go to jail. Person got off, everybody know they did it. I'm not condoning violence, but I'm telling y'all, I'm one of them to be like, yeah, well, put some money on his books, right? A good reason to die. You know what I'm saying? I lost a brother who they was getting robbed, and the dude said something about, all right, pop them all and let's go or some shit. And my man was like, shit, not today, and jumped up and rushed the dudes and got killed. But dude got up out of there and they ain't hurt nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my brethren. So that brethren was a hero. Fuck you mean? Like that death, like, no, we ain't happy about it, but and I'm not saying a good reason to die because that would be a fucked up thing for anybody to hear that somebody lost somebody, right? But I'm saying that that's how I feel. Okay, here we go. If that was me and that's how I died, I would say that was a good reason for me to die, to save others. I was in the military. I've risked my life for less, right? And so with that being said, the way that brothers that we moving in today's society, and it's not even at this point like a lack of education. Like, like the black men who move like this, they call themselves demon and this crash out. Now it's like you're verbalizing that I know I'm out of fucking pocket. I'm just doing it on some wild, I don't give a fuck shit because you mad because of life. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like individuals are living a life like they're ready to die because they are. Yes, I know. I was there. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that feeling of anger and pain and all of this shit that you have that makes you feel like it ain't worth being, that shit don't have to be there. You can remove it. I'm telling you, you can remove the anger. You can remove the pain. You can remove the motherfucking, all of that shit. We got something for that, baby. We got something. Do you remember when you was young and used to smile? You know what I'm saying? When you rode the bike or when you got an ice cream cone and you felt good and you used to smile. Yeah, like that real genuine shit. You can still have that. You can still have that. And not just the fellas, ladies too. But again, it seems like y'all already know this. Y'all already know this. The brothers, it seems like y'all don't know this. Y'all think y'all hopeless. You think you helpless. You not. And healing ain't soft. Chill with that shit. Healing ain't soft. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a healer. And I was the opposite of that before I came this. And those people who know me in the community know that when shit gets stupid, we flips the script. So ain't nothing soft over here. But I'm happy. So I ain't got to be hard. I ain't got to be violent. I ain't got to be mean mugging. You ain't got to do none of that shit. Because I ain't got no enemies. Because I'm living a righteous life. Because I understand life. I understand why we here, what we here for. And I got through and past all of the shit that I went through. That's what you go through. Where do you come out at? Stop living a life to just give shit up because you feel like life ain't worth living. That's some bullshit. You just got to come out of that shit. Come on over to the Psychonaut Academy in Detroit. Get some of this healing, brethren. Listen, fellas, you know what I'm saying? A good MDMA session. Yeah, y'all would not like that. And I ain't talking about no Molly with a bra. No, I'm talking about like no, sitting down and going through the questions and some shadow work on some like that Molly, man. That's a heart opener. It's a truth serum. So it's like you just start sharing. And then when you start sharing and you get into that and you start crying and shit, then you really feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we get uncomfortable then. Now I'm crying and talking about what I went through. Nigga, fuck out of here. See, that's what I'm talking about. The idea of that you ain't like that shit. You ready to go? Nah, I cried. I cried for 16 hours straight one night with one song on repeat. Cried. I didn't even know you could cry that long. I thought I might die of dehydration, of tiredness, but I cried and I let those emotions out and I dealt with them and I spoke and I said how I feel. I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm hurt, and I cried with a song on repeat for 16 hours. I released it. I've taken mushroom trips where I went and I've dealt with the violence that I was trained into and the things that I had been put into the midst of and the lives that was changed because of it. Seeing babies seeing babies lose their lives. And you just get this feeling within you when you are involved and do things, whether it's for the military or the police or you know what I'm saying, all of these different factions that you feel like your soul is dirty, it's tarnished, you are valueless. You don't care no more, right? I know. You don't care no more. This is where the reckless acts come in, where the drug use, because you're trying to numb that shit. The over sexuality, because you're trying to feel something different. But you can't bring yourself to trust that person that you're sleeping with. All of that shit can be healed, King. All of that shit can be let go of. That shit you did in the streets, you know what I'm saying? That shit you did in the homes. Listen, everybody might not forgive you. And that's given. Some of y'all might not deserve forgiveness from those people, right? But the idea of continuing in a life, right? To continue to spread negativity, hatred, pain, that shit ain't it. And the idea of just living reckless until you use the rest of this life up, that's a coward move, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a coward move, right? And not on some distant shit. I'm saying like the dope shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, everybody tough and you gangster and all of that shit because y'all be having guns and shooting at each other and shit. Niggas ain't even fighting no more. You know what's really gangster? Sitting down and speaking about your feelings and your emotions and your thought and your experiences, how they've affected you and how this has caused you to start to do things that is outside of yourself. Because even y'all know that this shit is outside of yourself. All the shit that I was doing, I knew that shit wasn't me. I was raised better than that. Yeah, on some G shit. You know what I mean? So let's wrap that up. Fellas, let's get the healing. The women, hold on. Okay. If none of that didn't goddamn motivate you, let me tell you something. Women find men who have dealt with their issues very, very attractive. Let me just be the first to let you know. We be shining, y'all. We be shining. They like to see niggas out here smiling and prancing. You know what I'm saying? They like to see us going out and having a good time without looking like we about to kill somebody. Like, my women feel safe with me. Any women be around me, they feel safe. I don't need to walk around with a mean mug and my pants to my knees and a pistol on my motherfucking shit that I'm most Never mind. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? That shit really ain't really where it's at. And the women who do like all that ignorant shit, they ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm talking about what? These heel women, man, they gonna put you up on some shit, man. And not no motherfucking lick neither. Like, no, how to get your LLCs, get your business right. Get your shit right, man. There's some women out here, man, that'll really lead you into being a king if you need that. Get your ass healed. And when you get healed, you will have your choice of the women that are proper choices. Not just something, you know what I mean, to fall up in. When you gonna get tired of that shit? You feel me? Healing is cool. Healing is cool. Healing is the new cool. Yeah, nigga, I sit there and tell my girl how my feelings was hurt. I'll cry in front of my God. I don't care about that shit no more. Like, hell no. You ain't gonna just get to be the only one who gets to experience emotions in the human life. And I'm gonna be a robot on hardcore. I don't give a fuck. Shit don't hurt my feelings. So no. Oh no, baby. Nah, we both gonna feel. Shit, feel that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, learn who you are. Get your human design. Get your numerology. Get your astrology. Learn what makes you tick. You know what I'm saying? That'll help you learn how to heal. Like, learn who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Get off the motherfucking perks and Zans and all that other shit. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? If you really a boss, you really that nigga, man, get up on your shit. Get up on your shit. Because, I mean, shit, I remember back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole gangster life, the whole ideology, my old heads, like, I'm from the generation where the old heads used to be on the block, used to give us the game. And they would tell us, yo, that movie shit's played out, son. Like, we ain't really trying to do none of that because all them niggas either die or go to jail. Like, we trying to find ways to turn this shit to some legal shit. You know what I'm saying? We trying to find ways to get up out of this shit. I was told if the big homies is leading you to destruction, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, I'd be amazed when I be hearing and seeing the opposite. Those individuals be telling motherfuckers, they telling them, oh man, that shit whack, man. Don't do that, man. You gotta stay in East Street. Like, wait, what? What are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is the beauty of it is a healed mind is a mind where you get to tap back into your magic. You get to tap back into your natural resources. There was a point in time where you didn't want or need for nothing because it was all supplied to you. It was during childhood. And all you had to do was use your imagination. But you've been miseducated and led to believe that after you grow up, that don't still exist. That is the exact same as it was. Your parents are not going to take care of you, most of you, but your life will. When you live in alignment with yourself. Listen, y'all, tell me if I'm wrong. And this is why a lot of people feel like they always are struggling because they're always doing something out of alignment because in their mind, they think that they should be doing or chasing or maneuvering or getting or achieving or whatever, something that is not even in alignment with what they really are and what they really should be shooting for, right? Hold on, man. How do we get here from the subject that was at hand? Okay, so apparently that's what, okay, I know how this shit works. Somebody need to hear that. All right. Okay. Yeah, whoever he is, you need to get with me, brethren. Yeah. We got some healing that needs to take place. And you feeling like you trying to get and you think you can get there, but you're not gonna get there until you heal yourself because it's not your circumstances financially nor the haters. And this is crazy because I don't even do that shit. People be on talking about I'm giving a reading. Who the fuck asked you for a reading? This is wild as hell, but it is what it is. So the financial holdups and the individuals that's not supporting you, speaking against you, all of that, that's not your holdup. The holdup is the shit that you holding on to in your heart, the shit you angry about, that you trying to surpass. And you not using drugs and alcohol, you using trying to achieve what you trying to achieve as like a, ooh, the best revenge is success. But you can't become successful because you don't trust the people you're supposed to trust, because you ain't healed the shit you're supposed to heal. And that's the type of catch-22s that we end up in. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with the issues. You got to deal with that shit that you be sitting there by yourself, stressed, crying, and trying to not think about. That's going to fuck up everything that you are trying to think about. And ain't none of you, you're not going to be successful until you heal and you deal with it. And that's my word. You know what I'm saying? I'm projecting that out to whoever needed that. Because apparently somebody needed that, because that's what I was told. Thank you, Brother Sincere. I will definitely share this with my son right on time as usual. No doubt. Thank you. Yo, man, I love y'all, man. I love my peoples, man. I don't know if y'all know, but this is all I do every day, all day, is serve my peoples. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. For those of y'all who just met me, I run the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, as well as the House of Genesis in Detroit, Michigan. I am a healer. I am a medicine man, okay? And I'm also a shaman, okay? Now, they're not the same thing. I just happen to be both. That was just by design, I guess, okay? So I know some of y'all might get into the little debates about the dope shit and the funny shit and the crazy shit. Use me for what I'm here for. Okay, so for those of y'all who don't know, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to heal the community, mind, body, and soul. We talking about physical illness. We talking about physical, like, yeah, your body, you having illnesses and different ailments and all of that. Come see me. We have something for that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the mind, okay, when it comes to your consciousness, your operations, right? A lot of us, our default mode network is filled with useless shit that really keeps you down. This is continual, no matter what you read, what you do. I mean, if you get real deep into some mantras and different works, then you can supersede these. But that's what I'm talking about, is that, brothers, most of y'all are not doing the healing. This is the type of stuff we're talking about. What I'm saying is, this is the mental healing. This is the traumas from the things that happened when we grew up, the things that happened when we was in the streets or we was in the military, or whatever it might be that has you with trauma where you're not operating the way you can and should. This can be dealt with as well. Just like an illness in the body, you can deal with an illness in the mind. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, we got something for that. And then when it comes to the soul, you know what I'm saying? There's people who are just not understanding their spiritual journey. What is a spiritual journey? What is it that I'm trying to achieve? What should I or should I not be doing? What is this religion about? What is all of that type of shit? We come sit down with us. We'll build on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of things that we deal with over here. So as far as the conversation about, whether there's more deadbeat moms or deadbeat dads, these are conversations that get prompted in the community, that people find themselves becoming comfortable with now sharing their thoughts on subjects, right? Now we talking, and it's like, hold on, well, no, because because this is what, did you see how quickly I was just willing to just open up and start talking about what I went through with my baby mamas and like, hold on, like, it made me want to share that. And this is where, like, Sister Paul Mart say, if you still triggered by it, then there's still something there. So it's like these conversations that come up and they'll be triggering, not just to y'all, me too, right? But the triggering is letting us know that there's a thought or there's an emotion or there's something inside of that we still have stirred up in us. And that lets us know what we need to address, what we need to deal with, what we need to lean into. Yeah, save all the emotional responses, but then ask yourself, like, man, why did that shit get me sparked like that though? Because I already know, like, the things that spark me, I be knowing. That's why I'll be throwing them out there. Listen, I don't know if y'all know or not, I be throwing this shit out there to see who responds and how they respond. I'm just sitting back reading y'all. Some of y'all, I love y'all, so I'll be like, damn, I wasn't even expecting you to respond. So I'll come in but I still got to, like, y'all know me. I'm gonna say what I'm thinking about the response, but like, dang, I ain't even know you, right? But these are to trigger these thoughts, to trigger these emotions, to trigger these conversations. Like am I saying that right, Najla? Like Najla started out, you know what I'm saying? I needed that. Like, okay, cool, right? As opposed to just posting something and then supporting it with a disrespectful to somebody type of comment. You know what I'm saying? I didn't post the shit like, oh, I know that's right, because there's really women out here beating all the kids and da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. I didn't know. I just reposted it. I'm like, okay, let's see who responds. And people started responding like they was mad at me for reposting it. Like, nah, niggas did it. And I was like, wait, hold on. Then it was like, oh, she's right. Are we actually? Because I know damn well that there's a lot of neglectful, abusive, deadbeat mamas. And it was like, so when it was posted, why all of a sudden now everybody want to respond is in a response to attacking men? Wait, that's not what we're talking about. And she pointed it out in the post. Nah, sis, it's not just men. There's women out here too. It was interesting to me to have women jump on in defense. Like, that would be like when a woman says there's men out here being abusive to women. And I jump on and be like, man, ain't no niggas ain't beating all. The women be out of pocket though. They be talking disrespectful. It's like, wait, hold on, wait. Why are you okay. You know what I mean? It's Hannon, one of your SAU students. Okay, peace. Okay, no doubt. Okay, no doubt. Yeah, so I'd be like, when is people gonna really get used to me? Like, I want all the smoke debate wise, but I don't want no disrespect and no arguing like this. I ain't throwing shots. Y'all. Never. I love women, period. Only people I've ever beat up was dudes. I don't really like dudes. I fuck with y'all. You feel me? I just happen to be a dude. I represent for men. I'm a man's man. I'm the model of what a man should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, emotionally and mentally and dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Protecting, providing, being a father, being a husband, that type of idea. Who a man should be like, oh yeah, I'm the model. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'll stick with that. Go ahead, nigga. I'm a Leo. Fuck it. Go with it. You know what I'm saying? If not me, then who? You know what I mean? If not me, then who? Maybe Tom Whitty. Shout out to Brandon Parker. If not me, then who? When you say something like that, it's like saying, who would I want to be the godfather to my son if I was to leave this planet? General Firewater, Brandon Parker, who was the one I just said? I just said somebody else. Oh, Todd Whitty. Those are the three that come to my mind right now, right? Those three people I feel like would give my son proper mental, like how to move mentally, how to think, how to move, whether it's in the streets, whether it's in the industry, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, the proper respect, the proper foundation for the love of knowledge, the balance of violence to pacifists. Yeah, because I don't want, like, you know what I mean, like, non-violent, but like not pro-violent. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can handle some shit. Like, a man need to be able to squat. Teach your man how to squabble. Yeah. Those of y'all who know what that is, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, man, a man's supposed to know how to handle himself. He got to be able to protect his family, stuff like that. But don't be prone to just go to that, especially with people you love. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I do feel like, you know, there's a nice balance of things that compassion, you know what I'm saying? Men these days, a lot of men lack compassion for other humans, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something. So those three people that I just named, I feel like they got a real good balance of life and approaching life as a black man or just a man, period. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so shout out to y'all, man. General Firewater, Tar Whitty, and Brandon Parker. Yeah, man. Yeah. So if it ain't me, then I would nominate them. You know what I'm saying? Who would y'all nominate for a model man? Like, again, same thing. If something was to happen and one of your sons or your nephews or whatever needed to be around somebody and to show them how to be a man in today's world, who would you nominate? And tell them that. Like, make a post. You ain't got to say nothing about me or nothing. Just go on and be like, I would nominate so and so and so and so. Like, let's shout out to a good man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a shout out to a good black man. You know what I'm saying? Let's and matter of fact, and if you want to do the same thing to a woman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do the same thing. Like, yo, I would nominate so and so to give my youth a balance in life as, you know what I'm saying, if I wasn't here. Like, let's celebrate some people, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely gonna make a post saying what I just said, because I don't think not damn three of them watch my videos or would actually see this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tag them because I've been on for an hour. Like, damn, I'm watching this shit for an hour. Why the fuck he tagged me? You know? But yeah, man, let's show somebody some love. Y'all know me. And if you don't, I close all my videos with tell somebody you love them in the language they can understand it in. And I think that right there, I think that language right there, most people will be able to understand that in. Like, if you posted that about them, like, yo, I got to think of a clever way to post that. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what I came on. Y'all know how I do. Come on, kick it. We almost at the end of the blizzle, you know what I'm saying? Sipping on that mango creamsicle. Just came on and kick it with y'all. I told you I ain't gonna be on a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't been really. But actually I've been on more than I planned on. I'm talking about I don't plan on being on here too much more, y'all. Y'all ain't finna be hearing me too much more, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting things together, moving around, doing some other things and all this. So I said somebody, I'm about to go from Lil Wayne to Jay-Z. I be dropping all my mixtapes. Y'all just be on here just listening. Just, oh shit, you heard the new mixtape? I just be dropping them just for free. Like, I'm going from Lil Wayne to Jay-Z. I ain't finna say shit else to y'all. You want to hear me talk? You come to one of the conferences, come to one of my classes, come to the teaching engagements, come to, you know what I'm saying? Come see me where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to get off the social media thing. It is what it is, growth and development, you know what I mean? But I love y'all, man, and I hope to see y'all face to face, you know what I'm saying? For real, like have some real conversations and dive into some things and share some space and time and things, right? But oh, you know what? I just realized that the comments are not coming across here. I forgot. I gotta go on here and see on the page. Okay, I might have all type of people saying something, and I ain't gave them no legit attention. Pardon myself, y'all. Here I come. All right. Oh shit. 16. All right. Concern. And it's the year of the snake, my Chinese zodiac. I also had a dream about a snake the other night. You know what I mean? Are you being called? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. Healing is definitely the new cool, though. Should have been cool regardless, but hey, we made it. Well, we had to get out of the atrocities before we could heal from them, my baby. You know, that was low key so random. Women find that so attractive when I get through my issues. Was it random? I mean, I'm being 100. Like, when I like, okay, like for instance, the last little breakup I went through, right? The last little relationship came to the end. It was on some bullshit, whatever. And I really kind of like started diving into taking self time and loving on myself, and you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. And like everywhere I would go and be like, damn, what's going on with you? You looking good. Damn, you shining. Damn, you smiling. I can see it on you. You feeling good. It was like they was seeing the happiness on me. They was seeing the comfort on me. They was seeing the greatness in me because that's how I was feeling. And it was coming out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. My man 6 Mile Matt, you know what I'm saying? Super villain shit. Sound about right. All right, no doubt. You know, talk to me. I talk back, talk a little shit. Cause I talk that, you know what I mean? But yeah, healing is sexy as hell. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be the first to tell you. Like, why you think when you see somebody and they look fucked up, the first thing you say is, you okay? You look sick. Well, what's the opposite of that? Damn, motherfucker look good. What's going on? What you done? You done, you know what I'm saying? What you been healing? You know what I'm saying? What you done went and got your life essence back? You know what I'm saying? What you got your soul back? You right? You got your mind back? You can see it on people. You know what I'm saying? You've seen people that you've seen and they just like, damn, seeing so-and-so, they looking bad. They must be going through something, right? And then you see people last time you seen them, they look like they was going through something. You see them again, you like, damn, look at you. What you been doing? What they really mean is, what healing have you went through? What you been doing? That's what they mean. What you been doing? Why you look? Oh, girl, I'm vegan now, and I done got working out and shit, and stopped drinking, and you know what I'm saying? Whoop, 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 got me a good mate, and you know what I'm saying? Stop me when I start lying. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of dudes, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. All right, fellas, I'm sorry. I know fellas be like, come on, man, you used to roll with us. You can't just, I know you switched to the other side, but you can't be giving out our secrets and shit. Every now and then I'd be like, man, look. So, women, we can see the stress on you. You ever heard of women be like, I don't understand why the fuck I be dressed up, this, that, the other, dudes be this, that. But as soon as I put on some pajamas and a bonnet and a t-shirt, 13 dudes want to holler at me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's not really giving a fuck about nothing right now. Here's my chance. Okay, talk to me. I talk back, talk a little shit, because I talk that. When you got your shit together, you got them red bottoms on and that motherfucker skirt, and I don't know what the fuck y'all wear. I'm saying shit, I don't know. But when y'all do your glamour magic and you at full height, dudes is looking, and the only dudes is gonna holler at you is dudes who like to compete. They on some ego shit. I bet I get it first. I bet I get it first. You know what I'm saying? Other dudes like, I'm not finna holler at her. I already know, like, if she ain't with somebody, it's about to be 5 motherfuckers trying to get with her. It's not like you look better when you are not keeping yourself up. It just look like you're more accessible, like easier to get. Not easy, like, oh, she's gonna be supposed to easy. Just like you're gonna be humble. Like, look how you dress. Like, come on. Hey, what's up, man? Ooh, hey, what's up? You smoke? You want to smoke? You look like you smoke. Come on in your pajamas over here and let's smoke, right? That's the type of, but you ain't gonna say that shit. You walking and you pow, 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 doing the whole, they all nervous. You look nice. Yeah, you look nice. They don't know what to say to you. Think about it, right? That's why when you come out your bag and you go through shit and you've healed and you own your shit and you shining and you come out and you like, I'm ready now. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready now, right? I was talking to one of my exes and she was telling me what she was going through and she was like, I feel like I'm ready to be seen now. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a lot of engagement because they not sure what that is. That don't look like something that they could just be like, come on and smoke a blunt and achieve a mission. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But another healed person to see that light on you, like, excuse me, mind if I talk to you for a minute? Cause you shining and shit. You know what I'm saying? You look like you ready to be seen again. And I'm ready to see you. You know what I'm saying? Can we see each other? Under the red light, you feel me? Yeah, man. Man, I'm just having fun, man. I just wanted to come and kick it with y'all, man. I just missed y'all, man. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. I just missed y'all. So I had to come on and just see what y'all was talking about, man. You know, kick it a little bit, talk a little bit, share a little wisdom. Again, this ain't that male versus female platform, but it is the platform where we talk about some challenging shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll dissect it. We'll go through it a little bit, you know? But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave y'all to it, man. I'm about to find myself engaging in some extracurricular activities or something. I need some self-care. I need to smoke in the tub for a few hours, get my herbs, drop them in there. You know what I'm saying? Write me some intentions, right? You know what I mean? Get my soak on, right? Yeah, get them feet scrubbed, get them scrub and joints down, put the little cream that on there, take that ooh shit off of there, and then oil my shits up, cut off the nails and shit, file my nails, get my shit all beautiful and shit. You figure deal me? Yeah, fuck you mean. Yeah, I might even do some yoga later. Fuck you mean. You feel me? Hey man, I fucks with y'all, man. I love y'all. Go on YouTube. I'm supposed to say this shit every video. I don't be doing all this shit. Go on YouTube to the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, the pad, and subscribe to get all my videos because I'm gonna be dropping shit on there. I ain't gonna be on social media as much. And then go to houseofgenesis.org, sign up for the email list, you know what I'm saying? Keep in contact and shit. Let you know, products is coming out, and you know, when we doing retreats. We got some shit coming, y'all. We got some shit coming. We got some shit coming. We got some ceremonies coming. If you in Detroit, we getting back to it. We're gonna have Chonga ceremony, we're gonna have DMT ceremony, we're about to have Campbell ceremony, we're gonna have snake venom ceremony. It's a couple other things I want to bring and just, you know what I'm saying, share with the peoples. So we about to get back to it. You know, the weather's about to break. So we definitely about to be at the pad in the House of Genesis. Hope y'all ready. If not, that's cool too. We'll do the things here without you two. They say, be there or be square. And the reason that you square is because you're not around. Yeah, I gotta re-up. Pull up or hit me up. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Everything that we used to do, we still do. We just don't advertise as much. You know what I'm saying? As somebody said, as you move up in value, you do less advertising. Mercedes got a couple commercials, but what is that car? It ain't got none. Maybach, you ain't got no Maybach commercials because the people who gonna buy it, they not watching TV. That shit was heavy. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I got a couple commercials. But I'm about to get through. I ain't dropping no commercials. You know who it is. You know who it is. Y'all been here. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see me. Y'all see me. I'm a quiet one. I talk a lot of shit, but I move quietly. You feel me? Hey, I got notoriety, not fame. But with that being said, hey man, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. If I get out here and get talking shit, talking too much shit, it's a Virgo full moon, man. Fuck this full moon. I heard it's about to be Mercury retrograde. Hey y'all, watch your mouths and watch who you talk to. And I don't mean like watch your mouth. I mean like yo, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, man. Watch who you talk to, man. This ain't even the time, man. Save your energy. Save your energy. Mercury retrograde coming, y'all. Prepareth thyself. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Get your plans. You know what I mean? What are you gonna redo? Because that's all the fuck you supposed to be doing, right? Retreat, regroup, just spring cleaning, right? Reorganize, everything. Sit back, be quiet, pay attention, watch what's going on around you. That's the advice I would give. That's the invite that I would lay out there. I invite y'all. I'm gonna be doing the same. Like that's why I was like, "What's going on today on social media?" I was like, "What the fuck kind of full moon is this?" Somebody was like, "It's a Virgo." I was like, "Oh." Okay, that's why the fuck like everybody out fuck man. Like what the calm the fuck that listen, okay, it's a Virgo full moon. I understand. I, I get it. And this somebody's like, and is the Mercury retrograde shadow, like, oh my god, I'm about to yeah, yeah. Watch out, y'all. Don't get caught up in the chaos magic. The celestial bodies perform chaos magic. That's what these retrogrades is about. That is celestial body chaos magic. Are you gonna get caught up in the flux, or are you gonna go with the energy of your own? All right? Watch out. Just watch out. Pay attention. Be cautious. But I love y'all, and tell somebody you love them in the language they can understand it in. Peace.